Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Luna Tarot. Today's video is a December predictions video with a pick a pile. I'm using the card deck, the Fae and the Ferns. I absolutely adore this deck. It's super pretty. It's got this lovely gold gilding on the edges, and I just absolutely love it. So, a couple of things to start us off. I've got 3 piles here of cards. And our first pile is the Labradorite heart. I absolutely love this stone. The flash is my favorite. This is probably my favorite stone. So Labradorite is great for working on healing your heart chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. I noticed when I was picking out stones for this video that I focused a lot on that third eye, as well as the crown chakra. So there's a lot of intuition that wants to come out with this reading today, as well as when we get all the way to the which I think this last stone, I probably been getting ahead of myself here. The second stone is going to be a Shiva shell. This one is also called a Pacific cat's eye, and this one's also good for the third eye. And then our last one, I'm not 100% sure. I kind of got this one in a mystery goodie bag, but it does appear to me like it could be poppy jasper or brecciated jasper. That means that it's jasper and hematite. And so like if that is the case, that's truly what this stone is. It's good for centering and grounding, as well as that root and sacral chakra. So I felt really called to focus on these areas, and I picked these stones in particular. So you may be drawn to certain piles based on what each stone has to offer. The Labradorite helps you reflect on your inner light. It's good for meditation, lucid dreaming, and spiritual awareness. The Shiva shell is, it usually shows up when you need help to find a new path in life, or it's very transformative. It's also protective, and it's said to be lucky. And then our brecciated jasper is good for centering and grounding. It's also good for healing and recovery, as well as protection. So any pile that you feel drawn to, there's a lot of good vibes going on right now. There's a lot of spiritual awareness and following your intuition and protection. So this month is going to be big for a lot of you guys. I'm going to give you a moment to kind of focus and decide which pile you feel called to. And then I'll go ahead and get started. I'll be sure to include timestamps in the description below. That way you can jump to whichever pile you feel called to. Alright guys, this is group number 1. You picked the Labradorite stone. This one is great for reflecting on your inner light, your spiritual awareness, and lucid dreaming. We've got some good messages today for you guys. Taking a look, we've got, for energy of the month, it's kind of hot and heavy starting out. We've got the 3 of Swords. So you're going to have a lot of mental clarity this month. You might have been struggling, and this is your sign that you have a chance to begin healing. This also could mean that this month something might come to light, and you'll be dealing with the truth, the pain that comes with the truth of something, like someone hasn't been completely honest with you. This could be either in a relationship or a business dealing. So just be very careful and cautious. This is a big month for you where your intuition is going to guide you. But also if things are not going the way that you've wanted them to go for a while now, this is actually an opportunity for you to begin healing this month. Looking at love, we've got our Empress card here. So love-wise, you guys are going to have a lot of abundance. You're going to be emotionally supported. You're going to have a lot of security. You might even feel like embracing that feminine energy a lot. If you've been trying to get pregnant, this card is a sign of fertility. And it's also a sign that like your needs will be met. If you're not currently in a relationship, this is also a good sign. If you're single, this means it's a good time to pursue that new relationship that you've been thinking about, that maybe you just haven't jumped into just yet. So there's a lot of romance going on, a lot of good, healthy, happy vibes going on in the love and romance department for you. And then for money, we've got our Page of Wands. So seeing as we have two pages that are pretty close together in this spread, we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. This is telling me that there's going to be an element of friendship. Also, if you've been working hard towards something, your hard work is going to pay off this month. And those around you are going to be really helpful. You'll really want to pay attention to your surroundings. You want to be alert. You want to observe. And just know if the right opportunity presents itself this month, you need to take action and jump on it. It could be a chance at a promotion. It could be a chance at a new beginning, a new career. Something financially that's going to be very beneficial to you this month. So definitely some good vibes there. I feel like because of these pages that your friend might introduce you into either some kind of business idea or business venture, or offer you a position where they're currently employed, where they're very happy and satisfied, because they want to see you happy and satisfied as well. Moving into work this month, we have our Page of Pentacles. Once again, we have that close tie back to the Page of Wands. So work, you're going to have a lot of opportunities this month. There's going to be a lot of money flowing. It's a very positive thing. Make sure that those that you're including in your work circle are trustworthy, and be practical with any decisions that you make. Don't make decisions based on emotion. Be sure to pay attention to detail. Be very methodical. And there is progress and a sense of adventure. So if you've been working on a project, or you've been wanting to work on a project, you're either going to advance that, or you're going to be given the opportunity to move forward with a new project or something different in a new direction. That'll be very exciting and thrilling for you. And then we're going to move into our health this month. We have the High Priestess card here. So big things. Trust yourself and trust your intuition. This is a good month to listen to yourself. Don't let people just brush off your ailments. Stick to your gut, and if you're not getting answers and they're just going, oh, you just have to live with it, find someone else to talk to. Also this month, focus on confidentiality. Like don't share secrets. This could be like a serious medical diagnosis for someone close to you, and they might confide in you that they have something big going on, and it's not really your place to share that. Be that confidant for them, and hold that in. Or it could be a secret of like a pregnancy. I don't know why I have a lot of pregnancy vibes this card pull. So that's definitely an interesting thought that I'm getting that both from our High Priestess and the Swan, as well as the Empress card here. They're both two very prominent major arcana cards. So if you or a friend or family member discuss a pregnancy, keep it confidential and keep it quiet until you're comfortable and you're ready. Sometimes that good news doesn't need to be shared right away. Just enjoy the moment, and be happy for your friend or family member that's in that position. And then we do have a message from Spirit here today, and that message is that this month is a time to celebrate. You're going to have a lot of parties and reunions because it's the holidays. It's the holiday season. We've got, depending on what you celebrate, there's Hanukkah, there's Yule, there's Christmas, there's so many different holidays, and you're going to have so many opportunities to just enjoy. Be sure to kind of soak in that reward of your hard work over the last year. Indulge a little, but don't overdo it. It's very easy to let the alcohol flow or anything else that is a little overindulgent. Try not to get in that mindset. But this month is also a good month for emotional and physical healing. So we are wrapping up a year, or in December, we're getting ready to reflect on the future, or reflect on the past and move on to the future. The new year is coming. So definitely take time to heal yourself emotionally and physically. Focus on some self-care this month, but definitely spend time with those around you. That's actually a form of self-care, is being social and just being around others that can help celebrate you. All right, group number 1, that was your December 2021 predictions, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Hi guys, welcome to group 2. You guys picked the Shiva shell, and this is particularly good for your third eye chakra. It helps you find a new path in life. It's very transformative, protective, and it can be lucky. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in. Our first card here, just like pile number 1 and group number 1, the energy of this month is tough. You guys are both in the swords categories with 2 heavy swords cards. So looking at the rest of the cards in the spread as well, your energy this month is very emotional. So our first card here is the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is telling me that you might be feeling trapped. There's a lot of holidays, there's a lot of family events going on this month, and you might have had some bad experiences or bad luck in the month of December in the past, and that has you guarded this month. You're feeling anxious and frustrated. You might even feel a little bit panicked or under pressure. We are wrapping up this year, so definitely if you're feeling under pressure, particularly in like your career, look inward, see if you're truly happy doing what you're doing, and if you're not, it might be time to new year, new job, all that fun jazz. If you're not sure what to do or why you're feeling anxious or why you're frustrated, this is definitely a good time to confide in those around you, and ask others for advice or counsel, because you have a great support system for you, and they don't want to overstep. So invite them in, let them know that you're willing to accept some advice and some counseling from them. The love department is rough for you guys this month. We've got the 5 of Cups, and you might experience a breakup or an argument this month. That's going to leave you upset or confused, kind of sad. There's a lot of sadness around it. As you can see, though, 2 of the Cups are still upright. All is not lost. So definitely lean into that support of friends and family members to help guide you through this time. But try to have patience and try to have empathy for those around you, particularly any romantic partners or family relationships. Because even if it was just an argument, there is opportunity for growth. All is not lost. That's why we've got our 2 cups that are upright. There's still a chance to save things or to repair things. So just keep that in mind, that even if you do have those arguments, that things can get better, and they will get better. Moving into our money, we've got the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups, I'm definitely getting this like restless and nagging feeling, intuition wise, about career. This spread between the 5 of Cups and then the King of Cups and the 8 of Cups, there's a lot of work seems to be the hot and heavy topic for you guys. It might be time for a new career, but make sure that when you decide to make that change, it's not a hasty decision. You don't want to burn your bridges on your way out. And you want to make sure that you do have a new offer lined up before you just dive into something. If you trust the process of divine timing, there's a lot less drama, and it'll make your transition into a new career a lot better, with less drama. So then, money wise, you might be feeling restless as well, because you might feel like you're not bringing in the money that you wanted to. It's been a hard year for a lot of people. And a lot of people are used to getting like end of the year bonuses. And I just have this feeling that a lot of places aren't giving out bonuses this year because there's a lot of businesses that are struggling. So that might also be playing into a role of you feeling restless, because you might have been relying on that income to help pay like Christmas gifts and things like that. So try to not not focus too heavily on it, but also look at all of your options. I know myself personally this year, I'm not planning on buying a lot of stuff for my family. I'm hoping that throughout the year I can plan more experiences with them, where I can take the kids places. So that could always be an option for you as well. We've got a lot of clutter. We've downsized over the year. And you just kind of start realizing you really don't need all this stuff. And like your kids, they're not gonna remember the things you bought them. They're gonna remember the experiences they had. So try to relax and have some of those experiences with your family, but don't let it eat you alive if you're not buying lots of gifts this year. Going back to the work stuff, we have our King of Cups. There's a lot of trust your gut and follow your intuition going on with this spread. Between our Shiva shell, our Eight of Cups, our King of Cups, it's just screaming intuition, intuition, intuition. So this month for work, you might have one or two friends that you're super close to at work. You might even call them your partners in crime. Lean heavily on them this month. They're going to help you through different conflicts and things. You might seem a little strong-headed at work too. So you want to try to settle conflict. If you are in some kind of negotiation, be sure to use your charm, but also have empathy for the other person. Try to understand where they're coming from and the angle that they're coming from. And if things at work have been bad lately because of poor communication, this is a sign that communication is going to improve and that things are going to get better. And then once again, we're still reeling in these cups and this watery emotion. So health-wise, we've got our Seven of Cups. It's going to be something where you need to research your options, and it could be that you have several choices of how you move forward with addressing a problem health-wise, or you might feel confused. Just make sure not to rush any decisions. You got to think about what's feasible and what's fantasy, but trust your gut, and try to leave emotions out of it. There's going to be a lot of options and a lot of choices, and just do what feels right to you. Whatever is brought up is going to have a lot of choices, and it could lead your life in a different direction too. And then our last card here is the Four of Cups. This is just a message from Spirit. This is telling me to let you know to take time. It's time to risk opening up to others. You want to work on healing your past issues. You might be feeling bored at work or at home. This is just kind of that sign that there's positive changes coming. And you might have to make some hard choices. So you might be, say, like in a relationship or a town you don't like or things like that, and you're staying out of habit. This is the end of the year. It's time to reflect. If this is not where you want to be, get where you want to be. Like, for real. Like, don't stick around somewhere out of habit. It is time to move on, find growth, and do what really makes you happy, because life is too short to be miserable. and just kind of being mundane. All right, group 2. So that was your December insights, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your December predictions and your insights. You guys picked the Bruciated Jasper, or the Poppy Jasper, which is good for grounding and centering. It's also a good focus on the root or sacral chakra. So we're going to go ahead and just dive in. We are starting our month off with our energy as the Wheel of Fortune. This is just saying that anything is possible and that you are able to manifest the life of your dreams and what you want. Expect some chance meetings and maybe some unexpected offers this month as well. And if things have been hard, it is definitely a there's going to be change for the better happening this month. You might notice that your intuition is feeling heightened. And then also the wheel is signifying that people of your past may reappear. This could be positive, it could be negative. Just use your intuition, and if it feels like it's wrong, then let it be wrong and tell them to walk away, or let yourself walk away. You don't need to follow them in there. If it feels right, let them back in, because we're at the end of the month, or the end of the year, and we're doing a lot of reflection, and it's time to change and move on and make choices for the upcoming year. This next card is the Knight of Cups. This card is focusing on our love life. So I'm getting very heavy like Pisces and Aquarius vibes from this card. So either you could be a Pisces or an Aquarius, or possibly your partner or potential partner could be. This is going to be a very emotional time for you. You've been closed off for a while and you've had your walls up and you're trying to protect yourself. But now is the time to be open for real love. Like, this is the real deal. Just enjoy any romance that you have with your partner. This card is also telling me that if you have been in a happy and stable relationship for a while, there's a possibility that they might propose this month. So that's exciting. It's okay to let new partners wow you as well if you're not in a committed relationship. Just be very realistic. Live a little bit in the dream sense. This person that is in your life is very idealistic. They're a little dreamy. They might be a little artistic. They're definitely sensitive. But just remember, if actions don't match the words, don't let them sweep you off your feet. If they're saying one thing and doing another, then it is time to walk away. But overall, love-wise, this is a very positive card for you. And then money. Money is always a sensitive subject, and this month is the 9 of Wands. This is telling me that you have a lot of anxiety and worry, possibly over holiday spending or inconsequential things. There's going to be some minor setbacks this month that are probably going to disrupt your peace. I'm feeling like car problems, like a flat tire, something where it's just more of an inconvenience versus something major. So like maybe you forget to put gas in your tank. There's going to be some kind of unexpected expense this month, so try to not overindulge this month on spending. I know it's really hard because we just came out of November with Black Friday and Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday, but reel it back in and keep on pace with your budgets, because there's something that's going to be some kind of minor setback. It potentially could be an illness. So you might have some unexpected medical bills or an accident or something. I don't feel like it's major though. So whatever it is, it's going to be small, but it's going to be just enough of an inconvenience that you're cranky. So be on the lookout for that, but don't be surprised when that happens. And then let's move into work. So work, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. The Pentacles are very earthy and grounded, and this month is going to be very generous at work. So you might be receiving a bonus at the end of the month. You could be looking at promotion. You could be looking at some kind of gift or reward. So while you're at work, try to be a little generous with your skills. You don't necessarily need to spend money on things and do things, but share your time and your resources and your skills at work this month. It's going to bring a big sense of fulfillment. You might want to look at investments through work. There's a lot of places that offer investments through like their retirement plans, things like that. And also, it is a good month to find a mentor to share their wisdom with you. With it being the end of the year, a lot of people are doing some reflecting and they're looking at the future. So some of those older employees are probably starting to consider retiring, and now is a good time to see if one of them will mentor you, so that you can learn some of those skills and the things that they've learned over the years of experience that they have. And that can help prepare you for the future. And then we have our health this month. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. You need to have a strategic goal for your health this month. It could be that you want to work out more. You might want some weight loss or some diets. Nobody wants to talk weight loss and diets leading up to the holidays. But stick to your goals. Don't overindulge in the holiday goodies. I know I'm guilty of this because I'm like, ooh, love these things. My downfall are those white fudge covered Oreos. Be real. How can you say no to some of that stuff? Focus on water intake. I'm getting a heavy sense of just self-care and caring for yourself and finding time to focus on you. And some of those self-care things might seem boring or routine, like taking a bath and I don't know, soaking your feet or pampering yourself by getting your nails done or a pedicure or something. And they might seem boring and routine, but they are essential to you this month in order to keep your sanity while dealing with all of the holiday hubbub. And then finally, we do have a message from Spirit. We were gifted the Hierophant this month, which is our owl. We've got some Taurus energy in here. And use your moral compass for support this month. You're going to have a lot of self-realization. It is time to focus on developing yourself spiritually and emotionally. And you're going to be a lot more spiritually aware this month, particularly when it comes to celebrating holiday traditions. You might feel like some of those traditions no longer serve you. So maybe it's time to let go of some of those old holiday traditions and really start to develop your own traditions for yourself and for your family, or for those loved ones around you. You might feel this urge to question your traditions and do some and define some of your values. So this is a good month to really do some reflection, but really spend some time and make some traditions for yourself this month. All right, group 3, that is your December pick a card intuitive message reading, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.